Hello Sparkle Squad, this is Monica, and tonight we have a new treasure box from my good friends at PotomacBeads.com. So for the month of June, it looks like we're going to have a theme of sunny solstice. Welcome to your summer solstice box, where the warmth of sunrise inspires every bead and charm inside. Let these radiant hues of gold, coral, and blush spark your creativity as you craft pieces that glow with the energy of the season. May your designs shine as brightly as the longest day of the year. To excite your inner creativity and find more beading happiness, visit PotomacBeads.com/ideas. And on the other side are our list of supplies. A lot of these have numbers on the baggies, so if you're ever in doubt of what it is or what the color is, as long as there's a number on the baggie, it should be able to give you the details at the website. As long as they're still available to purchase individually, they will have the information down below in my description box, and those will be my affiliate links. Thank you so much for using those. We have some more Potomac pearls, and these are a rose gold 4mm. They kind of look like a beige or a taupe. They would look beautiful with rose gold findings and beads. Then we have Athena cast charms, the olive branch 13 by 20mm in the 24 karat gold. You get a pack of 2. Then we have the round trio gilded moss. This is a free gift, and this was separate from the box, but look at the colors in that. We've got some more of these acrylic pieces. This is a pack of 2, and it's going to be some sun shapes. It looks like the paper side up. Both sides are covered in the paper, and sometimes you have a hard time pulling back the edges, but since these are on a tip, I'm hoping that might be a little bit easier. There we go. Ooh. Looky there. So that wasn't difficult to get that piece off, and then there would be the back and then the other piece. We have some check glass yarn balls in a pack of 7, and they are a peach tone with a little bit of, I think that's a bronze color on it. And we have some copper, vintage copper 5mm. It's a round duo, so it's going to have 2 holes. Almost lost one. Gem Duo beads, crystal champagne, pack of 35. Those are pretty. I've not used the Gem Duos before, I don't think. That'd be interesting. Tublet beads in the Aztec gold. I like the look of those. It's a nice coat. Then we have some Athena cast metal beads in the round corrugated melon style of 4mm, and they are a beautiful gunmetal plate. And next up we have some Potomac crystal disco balls in the 6mm size. Got some flash to it. There's another one of those Rivolis. Crystal Rivoli Fractal Galaxy 14mm. Looks like they're trying to get me to do some bead weaving yet again. Oh my goodness. I don't know if my eyeballs can take it. Potomac Crystal Rounds in Amethyst, 4mm, pack of 50. And look at the sparkle on those. It just looks like they've got little twinkle lights going on. We've got some flowers. That's pretty. That's a Hawaiian flower bead, but it's the coral color. We have some more beading needles. Very nice to provide us with some beading needles. Always can use those. You have some check glass bicones in a white 6mm and some tulip beads. This has a really pretty finish on it, and they are an opal color, pack of 10, but you can see that nice shimmer. It's not really a sparkle, it's just a shimmer. Very pretty. Then we have some textured drops copper. I love those. It's such a nice vibrant copper color. One side is flat, the other is dimpled, like a hammered look. Ooh, these are pretty. Check oval bead mauve, pack of 4. Lovely. And then we also have a Zuki seed bead collection, 11/aught. This is a different color from the one that I got last month, which was this one here. So now we've got some additional colors. So for those who aren't familiar with the Treasure Box edition, they have the 2 different options for a monthly subscription. They have the Kit edition or this, the Treasure Box edition. The Treasure Box is a mishmash of beads and findings and things that you can bulk up your bead stash. Sometimes there are themes, then sometimes there are just the name to kind of give you an inspiration, and it might not be like a cohesive theme overall where every piece works in tandem with one another. So you can utilize all of the items separately or together. Sometimes it does coordinate completely with the theme of the box, and sometimes it doesn't. So I like the treasure box edition just because I get new and interesting things. Some things challenge me, get me outside of my comfort zone, but then also I can check out different types of project ideas and look for inspiration in the Facebook group. It's just a lot of fun to kind of play around with a surprise every month. Now the kit edition is more along the way they used to do the best bead box that they had, where they had like the best bead box and then the XL. But the kit edition has 3 to 4 kits where you can make an entire necklace, a bracelet, a pair of earrings, and it's set to that particular kit. And then you have, you know, multiple kits within the one kit subscription for that month. So I like the idea of that for people that are bead weavers, or maybe you just like to work in patterns and things like that. I am not that way, so I like to just do free form and have an inspiration based on the beads that I have each month, or whatever I can put with my collection that I already have. And it's just a lot of fun with me, but either way you go, they've got something for everyone. And I have my finished jewelry. Now this was another little challenge with those acrylic pieces, but I was able to make, I think, a little funky take on the summer solstice. It came about as a mistake because the hole that was drilled at the very top was too much for one of my little jump rings, and it actually snapped. So because I could no longer use those holes, I just decided to use the center hole, and I thought I'd make those cool little hoops. So I have them, instead of hanging on air wire directly, which is where I was going with that, I've got them on a piece of this butterscotch wire, and I have all of the other different types of beads on there to incorporate the design. But my favorite part is, whee! So it's a fidget spinner. You can spin your sun if you want to. And then I did a little bit of wire wrapping with some of the seed beads that we got, and those briolets. They're kind of a dimpled check glass briolet in that beautiful color. I did some wire wrapping with the seed beads, and then I did a little bit of a twirling design on the front of that just to kind of give it a little pop of that extra sparkle with the metallic. And then I sort of did something similar, but instead of doing the wire wrap like I did on the others, I added those cute little flowers that we got. So it's a floral person. Did a little bit of wire wrap over the flower, and it's going to be like that on the back as well. And that's another pair of little earrings. And then I created a bracelet. I had this in my stash. It's just a little sun toggle clasp, and then I used all of the little beads. I added some of these sparkly golden beads that I had because I like to do the tail. I like to cover my tail on both sides, and these teeny tiny beads that Potomac Beads has been giving me here lately, they don't go over my bead stringing wire on both ends, and I don't like that. So I've just put some larger hold beads on the end for my stash, and then completed the design out with the beautiful colors that we had for this month. The sun corresponds here to the sun on these little hoop earrings, and even though it's not going to be matchy-matchy, it still coordinates, I think, overall. And yes, I have a ton of beads left over. You can see I've got a ton of those seed beads left in that cool container that they gave to us this time. I did not use any of the beading needles, and I've got a ton of these. I did not have time to try to play around with doing any kind of bead weaving on the Rivolis, so I'm sorry, but it's just been kind of crazy here. That is my design element, the bracelet, and several pairs of earrings. So if you're interested in Potomac Beads, the Treasure Box Edition, or their Kit Edition, or anything else that they have at their site, I will be sure to have my affiliate links below, and just reach out to them and see what all you might incorporate into your beading elements, your supplies, and your stash. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, and then share this with any of your jewelry making friends that might be interested in Potomac Beads. And if you've not already done so, please subscribe to my channel. And as always, have a sparkle-rific day, y'all.